Hello, first video of 2021. So, day before the Clash, so gonna get some of my predictions out there this year. So yeah, enjoy these slides of me just rambling on why I think all these guys are gonna win these races. So let's get started. So the Busch Clash, pretty obvious. It's gonna be Chase Elliott. I don't really have to say much more. So for the front row for the Daytona 500. I think Kyle Larson's going to win the pole, and Alex Bowman is going to be second. Now for the Daytona duels, I got Kyle Busch winning the first one and Blaney winning the second one. This could change depending on where these guys qualify. Now the Daytona 500 itself, I think Chase Elliott's going to win it this year. I said it last year. I was very wrong, but I'm confident this year. He's coming off a title, so he's got a lot of momentum on his side. And he will continue the winning streak by winning the Daytona Road Course. Homestead. I believe this one is going to go to Denny Hamlin. Kyle Larson is probably going to finish second. But no worries, because he's going to win the next week. Larson's going to return with the win in his fourth race back at Las Vegas. Phoenix, I think it's going to be Kevin Harvick. I mean, he hasn't won since the configuration, but I feel like he's going to find a way to win it somehow. Atlanta, I think he'll be a lot more dominant. So Atlanta, that's going to be Kevin Harvick as well. Now, Bristol Dirt, I have Chase Briscoe. Briscoe is actually pretty good on dirt. Like, I mean, he's won the Eldora Dirt Derby before, so he's no fluke on these dirt tracks. And I feel like the dirt race at Bristol is going to be a new experience for everybody. Like, no one's driven cup cars on dirt before, so yeah. Martinsville, it's going to be Chase Elliott getting number 3 on the year. And I feel like he had such a dominant car in the fall race last year. Don't be surprised when he ends up in victory lane in April. Richmond, I gotta say Joey Logano. He's one of the best there. And I feel like he'll find some controversial way to win it, as he usually does. Talladega, this is going to be the first win of the year for Alex Bowman. So, not really much else to say. I think most of the Super Speedway races this year are probably going to be won controversially, or have controversial circumstances like a late caution or a yellow line issue or something like that. So I might want to get that out there, because I think some of these are going to be pretty controversial, the way these races end. Kansas, I think it'll be MTJ's first win of the year. Over 1 year since he last won by the time this happens, I think, so hopefully he can change that. Darlington, I say this is going to be Kyle Larson's second win of the year. And the next week, he's going to win as well, because Dover is where he won his last race at. So, I think there's a good chance he can win it again. Coda, Chase Elliott. Pretty obvious one there. I think this one will be a little more exciting than people are making it out to be, but I don't know. It's a new experience for everybody, so yeah. Coke 600, Alex Bowman gets number 2 on the air. Came close last year. I think he's won't be as dominant this year, but I feel like he'll find a way to win it. So Sonoma, I've got Kyle Busch. You haven't heard about him until now. So yeah, first win of the year for Kyle Busch at Sonoma. I think it's going to be between him and Truex, and maybe Elliott. I feel like it's going to be very strategy-based, this race. And I feel like Kyle Busch and Truex are going to be the guys fighting for the win. I feel like Kyle Busch will find a way to outsmart Truex at his best track, pretty much. All-Star race. I think this one's going to be won by Joey Logano. I think this one's going to be I actually think this race is going to be pretty exciting. I feel like the Open and the All-Star race this year are going to be pretty exciting, so keep an eye out on that. Nashville, I've gone for a bold one here. Eric Almirola. It's good. I think he's just going to show up and he's going to be quick. It's going to be one of those races where you don't expect him to be up front, but he comes out with the win. I think it's going to be one of those races. Pocono doubleheader. Race 1 will be won by William Byron. And race number 2 will be won by MTJ. Road America, I've gone for another super bold prediction here. Cole Custer wins at Road America. I think Cole Custer's going to have a breakout season. You heard it here first. And I think it's just going to be one of those races where Custer's quick, and he comes out with the win. Like Kentucky last year, but a little more dominant. I think this race is going to be pretty close between a lot of guys. Atlanta, Part 2. Kevin Harvick is going to win this one. New Hampshire, Kevin Harvick is going to win this one as well. Watkins Glen, I think Denny Hamlin is going to win. Yeah, I think Chase Elliott is going to have a little bit more competition on these road courses this year. Guys like Cindric, Truex, and a couple other guys. And I feel like Watkins Glen's to go to Hamlin. It's going to be a pretty close one. But I feel like Elliott's going to get outsmarted on strategy for a couple of these. I think that's how these guys are going to win most of these races. You never know with these road courses, man. There's so many of them. Chase has got to lose a few of them. He's got to win at least 3 this year. Gotta. He could win them all. Probably will. The Indy road course, though, will be won by Chase Elliott. Michigan will be won by Kevin Harvick again. So, Elliott and Harvick both on 5 wins. And then Daytona, the Coke 0400. I've got Joey Logano winning this one. Hate to say it, but he's a good super speedway racer. He's probably going to wreck the field to win it, but it is what it is, I guess. So the playoff grid consists of Chase Elliott, Martin Truex Jr., Harvick, Hamlin, Logano, Larson, Bowman, Kyle Busch, Cole Custer, Chase Briscoe, Almirola, Byron, Keselowski, Blaney, Christopher Bell, and Bubba Wallace. This is like the most predictable grid, probably, but honestly, I think the best teams are going to perform better this year. So, yeah. Darlington. I've got Kyle Larson winning this one. Number 2. Second win at the track. Richmond, I know you've been waiting to hear this. Brad Keselowski finally gets his first win of 2021. And then at Bristol, I say another Penske wins. This time, Ryan Blaney. He's going to get that one random win he gets all year. It's probably going to be a crazy race in that case. And not really much else to say. I think he's going to be put in a clutch situation. He's going to come through and he's going to win it. So the round of 16 guys that are out. Eric Almirola, Chase Briscoe, Christopher Bell, and Bubba Wallace. Las Vegas, I'm going with an oddball here. Kyle Busch gets his second win at Vegas. I think this is the second. I think he won in 2009. And he hasn't won since. At least in the Cup Series. And I feel like he's going to do it in Cup. He's done it plenty of times in Trucks and Xfinity. I think he'll go back to winning here in Cup. And Talladega, I've got Kyle Busch. I think Kyle is really gonna really shine in the playoffs, as he usually does. I just think he's gonna be it's gonna be like Hamlin last year, where he kind of hangs back and he comes out of nowhere and wins it. That's what I'm thinking. Now the Charlotte Roval, I believe this one will be won by Chase Elliott. No surprise. So the round of 12 eliminated drivers I have. Kevin Harvick is the first one I have out. These tracks aren't really kind to him aside from Vegas, but he usually runs better there in the spring, so yeah. Denny Hamlin is out. I think it's going to be the same case. I believe it's going to be the same case where he's just super unlucky. William Byron is out, along with Cole Custer. Texas. Harvick will redeem himself a little too late, but he will regardless. Kansas will be won by Kyle Busch. And Martinsville will be won by Martin Truex Jr. So the final 4, Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, and MTJ. The eliminated guys, Larson's historic comeback season has come to an end. Joey Logano, Ryan Blaney, and Alex Bowman. So, fourth in the points will be Keselowski. Third will be Truex. Second will be Kyle Busch. Chase Elliott is the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series champion. He goes back-to-back. Xfinity champion, I believe, will be Daniel Hemrick. He'll probably win it by not getting a single win all year. And Truck Series champion, Austin Hill. I predicted him last year. Give him this title. So yeah, that is pretty much my predictions for this year. Hope you enjoyed. If you got any questions about your favorite driver, leave them in the comments below. Or track, or anything. Just leave them in the comments below, and I'll respond to you what I think. Hope you enjoyed.